Well, this week, we continue to share stories of recovery nearly 1 year after Hurricane Helene.
Lisa is in Boone this morning. And Lisa, you've been there now a couple of days and you've seen some of the recovery firsthand. That's still happening, a year later.
It is definitely still happening, Ben, and there's actually a lot of recovery that is still happening when you see shops that are being rebuilt because they want to reopen to welcome the visitors coming back to Western North Carolina. And you just drive by neighborhoods and you see some homes that are still under construction. People are trying to rebuild their lives 1 year after Hurricane Helene tore through Boone. It left behind landslides, flooding, and a lot of heartbreak. And this morning, WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane gives us a look at how the mountain town is rebuilding.
Yeah, good morning to you, Lisa. Good morning, Ben, Autumn. A good Tuesday morning, everyone. I'm standing right here where King Street. We all saw it last year about this time. This street, which is one of the more popular streets, the most popular street here in Boone, turned into a river when those waters came rushing through and changing this community pretty much forever. Because 1 year later, after Helene's devastation of Boone, the town still stands. It's resilient, yet forever changed. Those floods and landslides that hit last fall destroyed homes, roads, and key parts of App State University's campus, displacing students, families, and closing many local businesses during what normally was the busiest tourist time during the season of the year. Today, many of Boone's shops and restaurants have reopened thanks to a community effort. However, while downtown businesses welcome visitors again, some neighborhoods still struggle with damaged homes and roads. The emotional toll is evident here in Watauga County, and local leaders stress that the fall tourism season will be vital for the economy this year, and much of Boone's recovery will depend on continued support. Some business owners we spoke to say while the scars of Helene linger, Boone's story a year later is one of perseverance, community spirit, as well as cautious optimism for the future.
Didn't even want to ride because anytime they were riding, they were seeing devastation everywhere. And so that was rough. We weren't doing rentals. We weren't really fixing bikes. We weren't really selling bikes. But we opened the trails really quick. We're doing our best to get rentals out and get people back on the trail and enjoying their hobbies.
And again, just a walk around or a drive around Boone and Blowing Rock, you can see folks out walking, doing the things they do. But we have to caution. Yesterday we drove just about 20 minutes to 30 minutes up the road in another community, still struggling. There's still road construction going on, trying to repair, rebuild, and there's still places that are still collecting supplies for folks who still need them. That's the situation right here in Boone. Lisa, we'll send it back to you.
You are 100% right, Richard. That is certainly the case. Even driving along the Blue Ridge Parkway yesterday, you could see where part of it had been repaved because it had been destroyed by the storm. So you have to obey all of the signs that you see because there is still a lot of work, a lot of progress going on in the rebuilding and the construction progress here in Western North Carolina.